Your lead leg kicks, they suck, right? That's okay. That's what I thought might be the problem. Today I'm going to teach you exactly how to kick with long distance butt kickery. Bah!
Perfect.
A lot of people struggle with this like lead leg kicking and being able to actually add power with it. You see like the sport karate people who are able to pick their foot up and touch you on either side. And then there's like the people who are of different nature who can use their lead leg to like really hurt people, and as fast as other people can like use their jab cross. They can throw a side kick and then roundhouse kick you in the head. That's the point we're trying to get to here. Now I'm going to help you get better leg kicks by talking about the 4 different things that add power to your kicks. 1, being able to explode off the ground with your base leg. 2, being able to move your kicking leg in the way that's actually supposed to go, the way that makes sense for your muscles. Number 3, the momentum towards your opponent. And then number 4, the momentum that goes side to side. Okay, so number 1, if I'm coming towards you, I can physically not move towards you if I'm not in a good position to explode and fire out. That's why it's very important that we stay off of our heels. This bouncy nature that you see sideways people have, it's because they're loading. As Jesse and Cam talked about, the drop, drop, drop. They're not jumping up, they're falling into a position that leaves their leg locked and loaded for explosive butt kickery. Whichever stance you're in, whether it's forwards, backwards, we've always heard to stay on the balls of your toes. But why? Why? Brace your leg. You see how my leg here is bent, right? My heel is off the ground, whichever direction I'm in, going this way, this way. If you want to push off this way, this is a little bit better. But heel off the ground with your knee bent. So I'm activating this leg muscle. When I push off, I'm not just pushing with the muscles here that extend my leg. I'm also pushing off with the muscles that raise my heel. So I'm raising my heel, extending my leg at the same time using both those muscles. And what that does is it adds a little bit extra. So many of the really strong motions that go with lead leg kicks come from being able to push yourself towards the bag. So it's not just the motion of your leg that's hitting them, but also the body that's going in and towards it. So as I'm kicking here with the side kick, I'm pushing off the leg and being able to drive my target, or even if it's a roundhouse kick, pushing this way is still equally important. The momentum of your body should go in the same direction as your kick. So if my kick is coming towards you, my body should be right behind it. Bang! If I'm in a more squared stance, I'm throwing a roundhouse kick with my back leg that's going like this, my momentum should start to go that way too, where it's taking me into it. If you want to add real power, think about the Joe Rogan cube kick where he's like this, bang, he's throwing his body this way while his kick is just a little bit further to his left and moving in the same direction. Because of the nature of the more sideways stance, we can't move left to right as easy. I can't just like generate a bunch of power in this circular momentum, bang, because I'm not starting from all the way back here. I'm starting from right here, right in front of you. And because I can't move left to right as much, I have to make up for it by driving in and towards you. Bang. Very similar to the way a basketball player uses momentum to jump up. When they move forwards, they're going boom, and they're running full speed down the court, and then what happens is they change it. They plant off the ground and switch it to go up, okay? The way we're going to use our momentum going in and then moving left to right is gonna be the same way that they go forwards and then up. So the main thing is being able to drive off this base foot and cause momentum to shift that way. I'm pushing, my hip is on the inside of my foot, my heel is off the ground, I'm loaded, and I'm driving towards my opponent. Your front foot should have a string that's attached to your back foot, where as this picks up, boom, you don't want to have any slack in that string. In fact, you want to rip the string. If I cause slack in this step, where I go like this and this foot moves first, I'm losing tension and power because of it. Now, this is becoming a lot of information. I know what you're thinking, but Seth, if all my momentum is going towards my opponent, how am I going to have a kick that goes left to right? Well, it's simple, Johnny. It is quite simple, actually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my hip to manipulate my left to right momentum, the stuff that's coming this way or this way. For example, if I'm throwing a roundhouse kick at you right now, yes, I'm driving in and towards, but I'm also taking my hip and moving it away and then towards. Now, it's not as much away and towards as your back leg roundhouse kick is that looks something like this. where it comes around and hits. But it is more than I would get if I didn't move my hips at all. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go like this. Back with my chamber, boom. And then I'm going to throw it forwards. Now, this is where your arms actually really come into play too. And being able to use your body mechanics to go opposite, which really pulls this hip forwards. As I throw this kick, being able to twist. And eventually you should get to a point where this is a pretty powerful kick. Now, the better you get at it, the less it looks like this. Rah, right? But you get the idea. And the same thing goes for your hook kick. The only difference is it's backwards. My hook kick comes up over here and then it pulls backwards. You notice my body does the same thing. Boom, opposite of my leg, boom, as it goes across. Oh. So the hook kick's power does come from moving in towards it, but a lot of it also comes from being able to push and pull that leg backwards. So I kick past my opponent with like a very side kick-esque movement, boom, and then right before it extends all the way, I pull it back. It's very much like a ridge hand or like a really long hook punch, or even like an overhand. Bang. So having good like counter movement with your upper body and your lower body, having momentum that comes in, having a good explosive start, and then just like the average knowing how to throw the kicks is gonna be what sets your kicks apart from everybody else. And what's gonna really set your kicks apart from everybody else is buying the course that I just put out that gives you way more detail on all of these things. I mean, I go super ham on how to make a more explosive lead side kick, a lead hook kick, a lead roundhouse kick. I give you flexibility and stretching advice for how to do all of them. So it's basically this video, but this video I left a ton of gaps and you didn't even know it. And because of how much I appreciate you guys, this course is only giving me $25. Now go get it before I change my mind. And then also on that same site, I have other courses like how to kick higher, how to use side kicks, and how to throw better spinning attacks. If you are interested in that, you can find it in the description below and then also in the pinned comment. But if you hate me and you're not interested in any of those things, I totally understand. You're not dead to me at all. Subscriber, I'll kick you. Thanks for watching. Bang! Why is their music always so loud?